Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you're doing well on this Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday afternoon, I know it's been a little later than I normally go on. This is the new time. Trying to stay on task and do it on this Wednesday. Let me just bring up the chat real quick. Danny is in. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. And the lovely Mrs. Hartman made. Good to see you, beautiful. It has definitely been a while. Um, I have done the shows. Let me do this real quick because these glasses are very reflective, and they're also the wrong ones to protect my eyeballs from this screen. These aren't as reflective, but they are dirty. So give me a second, and I'll fix that too. 1 second here. Yada da da da. Sing yourself a song while you wait for me. All right. For me, I mean, okay, yeah. Yeah, so I actually have had some trouble filling this spot too coming on. There was a couple of weeks where things were going on, and so I would go the next day. But anyways, here I am. And if you saw the thumbnail for today, it's was kind of like a twist on a clip, and I changed it. But it said it's not how you start that matters, but how you finish. And so I think I wrote like something like, but really? Because it is important how you finish. I agree with that. It's very important how you finish. But I also think that there's importance to how you start. And what we're going to talk about is how you start your day. How you start your day, because I think there's some value to it. I do think that the link to come on is pinned, and so let me just check and make sure that stayed there. Yes, it did. Perfect. So if somebody wants to come on stream with me, I'm 100% open to that. I would actually love that. But if you could do me a favor and keep your camera on while you come on, that way I'll know who you are, that sort of thing. Um, so yeah, so there's that. Um, we're talking about how you're down 76 pounds. Danny, that's awesome. All right. Good man. Way to go. Are you still on the Golo then? Is that what's doing it for you? That's incredible. Um, so mad props to you, brother. Keep it up. Don't stop. That's it's been difficult road for me, but my activity has slowed. Um, and at the doctor's yesterday, we were talking about a few things. Down 76 pounds. Good job, brother. Um, the liver being clogged can have a lot to do with plateaus, and so I'm working on taking some supplements to clean or cleanse my liver. But yeah, anyways, we're talking about how you start your day. Some of you may have seen, just so you know, if I'm looking over here, it's because that's where I have the StreamYard. I've got 3 monitors. I got one here, I got one here, and I got one here. And right here is where most of my notes are, so that I'm looking right at you when I'm talking. But my StreamYard screen is over here. So I am looking over here once in a while just to see what's going on. Mrs. Hartman Maid says, I'm jelly. That's super. So Golo was horrible. Eating protein and eating lower amount plus exercising. Okay. Good to know about that. I I know that I know that I know. Get rid of sugar, get rid of carbs. It's gonna work, especially for guys. Um, the the carnivore diet is amazing for guys. Had to reboot; it was freezing up on me. Okay, sorry about that, my friend, my beautiful friend, my beautiful wife. I love you. Back to this. So, we are talking about how you start. Like I started to say, some of you may have seen my morning streams where I eat very little to no carbs. Perfect, Danny. That's the key right there. Sugar, carbs, say goodbye. You're in good shape. Sometimes I go live as I'm walking through the neighborhood. I was trying to come up for a name for that stream, and Susie Woozy suggested Up and Atom. Up and Atom. That's me, Adam. Adam Hartman made. So Up and Atom. And I thought that was very clever. And so I have gone live a few times and posted it as Up and Atom. And if you like that content, if you enjoy that walk through the neighborhood with me, do me a favor and comment on this video below, um, so I know whether or not to continue doing those, if that's something that you're enjoying. But the idea of it's not how you start that matters, it is a clever name. Like that name. Yeah, I agree. The idea of it's not how you start that matters, um, is it's important not to lose that, though. It's important not to get rid of the concept of how we're starting, because how we start does matter. And so I want to talk today about some health benefits of a morning walk, And so that's exactly what we've been doing. We have been getting up. I go over and make Spike's breakfast generally around 7:30 every morning. After breakfast is done and the dishes are done, he gets an eye drop in his eye, make sure he's all set, and then I head home to get Mrs. Hartman made and the dogs, and we begin to walk through the neighborhood. We're going between a mile and a half and 2.5 mile, or a mile and a half and 2 miles every morning. um, and it is just a phenomenal way to start the day. There's actually several benefits, and I want to talk a little bit about those benefits. Um, so I'm gonna go through. Sure, it's been a great routine for Adam and I with the doggies. Exactly, it's an awesome time for us to get time together. Um, but simply put, it's an energizing way to start. It's a fantastic way to get moving, to get some exercise in, increase your physical activity when you're waking up in the morning. Um, and just getting outside. Maybe you're a coffee person. Get your coffee, put it in a to-go mug. Maybe you need to have a drink of electrolyte water. Like we do, the Element. If you check out my link tree, I have some great links. Get you some free samples with your first order from Element. Um, but whatever it is, whatever your morning routine, if your morning routine is to have something to drink and get out and get moving, grab that thing and get out to get moving. Um, Going for a walk in the morning, yeah, that walk takes us between half an hour and 45 minutes every morning. It's not that long of a time to invest if you stop and figure that out. But getting out in the morning, um, and getting started is a natural boost of energy. A natural boost of energy. A brisk walk to start your day can leave you feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. I don't know about you, but I I sometimes start out the walk not feeling like I want to do it, but by the time I'm done, I feel refreshed, I feel renewed, and I'm thankful that I started it. Studies have found that regular exercise, just like walking, some people think, oh, I have to go to the gym and I have to pound out this, I have to do that, I have to work out, until I can't move my arms. Studies have found that a regular exercise, such as walking, can have significant role in increasing your energy levels. Well, I can't go for a walk because I'm tired. I can't go for a walk because I'm so much pain. If you push through this and develop a habit, you're going to find the benefits that it's going to help in reducing fatigue and keep you feeling energized throughout your day. I take some adaptogenic herbs to lower the cortisol stress by by waking up, which happens to all of us. That's the truth. So first and foremost, the benefit that I see and has been found uh, by going out for that walk is a natural boost of energy. Mrs. Hartman Maid says it is better than coffee first thing in the morning. Coffee, I love coffee, guys. I love it. It is not that great for us. Going for a walk is not going to give you a crash later on. Another benefit found in going for a walk in the morning, so developing this routine of morning walks, is improved self-esteem, a better mood, reducing stress and anxiety. A morning walk can offer excellent benefits for that mental health. Um, this walk does not only give you time to think and to reflect on things, clear your mind, distract you as you observe what's going on around you. Um, but exercise helps to release endorphins and serotonin. These are your body's natural mood and self esteem enhancers. Hey, Rhonda, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate just a little bit of your time here. We're talking about the benefits of a morning walk. Coffee on an empty stomach taxes the adrenals. It does. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So really, guys, what I'm getting at is, um, this whole improved mental health. I don't know. A lot of you may not know this about me. In 2008, just before I got married, I got something called C. diff colitis. It's when all of the bacteria in your body has been eliminated. There's no longer good bacteria to fight bad bacteria, and the bad bacteria that's left, this Colostrum difficile bacteria, takes over. And it created a situation where I became severely dehydrated. I couldn't keep food in my body. I couldn't keep fluids in my body. Um, I lost like 36 pounds in a matter of days, and I was in the hospital. I ended up in the hospital with it. Um, After I finally got through that, right, and started to go home, I started to deal with some anxiety. I continued to feel like I'm going to get to the chat in a minute. I see some more of you popping in, and I appreciate that. I started to feel like I was in at risk of getting sick again, and so I had this anxiety. I called my doctor. My doctor said, Adam, if you can do anything, get out and get a little bit of exercise, because you need the endorphins and the serotonin to lift up your spirits and ease that anxiety. He was 100% right. So here we go. Let's see. We got a little bit of hellos going on. Hey, Jennifer, thanks for stopping in. So good to see you. Jeff C. Con Z, good to see you, my friend. C. diff is definitely deadly. It was horrible. And we got a little bit of hellos going on. I'm just going to jump over here. Okay, it looks like everybody has a wrench so far. If someone doesn't have a wrench and you see it, do me a favor, just put it in the comments over there so that I can fix that. So the first benefit we saw was the natural boost of energy by getting out, getting started for that walk. The next thing we see is this improved mental health. Um, you're going to reap the benefits of not only reflection and clearing your mind, but gaining the release of endorphins and serotonin. Um, Studies have suggested that regular walking can also be a great natural way to manage and prevent depression and anxiety. I don't know about you, but in the crazy times that we're living in right now, a little bit of additional help towards mental health could go a long way. And you could find that by how you start. Okay. It is important how you start. And my encouragement to you, this entire talk is going to be, my encouragement to you is, get up in the morning and get moving. Take a walk, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, a half an hour, or an hour, whatever you can dedicate. Get out and get moving. All right. So we see that boost of energy naturally, that improved mental health. How about this next one? Being active can boost the effects of melatonin, which is your natural sleep hormone, which can help you fall asleep easier. A morning walk is not only a great way to see the sunrise, catch up with friends, expose yourself to the bright morning sun, can assist in a deeper sleep. It's going to help in setting your natural circadian rhythm, and that will improve your sleep cycle. I told you earlier on I was going to put these glasses on. These glasses are less reflective. They have different coatings. They also have a blue blocking coating. But these glasses also block UV rays. If you wear glasses like me, get yourself a pair of just plain old glasses. No films, no coatings, no blocking or anything that you can wear when you go out for a walk in the morning so that you can take in. It's so bright. I can't see. I got to put my sunglasses on. Just squint, guys. Enjoy the benefit of watching that bright morning sun so that it can help set your natural circadian rhythm to improve your sleep cycle, promoting a healthy night's sleep. Let's see here. I walk in the morning and the evening, and I have been sleeping somewhat better. Glad to hear that. Movement and sunshine is amazing for our bodies overall. So many benefits. That's a fact. All right. The result of a good night's sleep allows you to feel more alert and energized through the day. And so when it comes time to wake up and be up and at 'em, it's going to be a lot easier for you. Deeper sleep, improved mental health, natural boost of energy. Walking in the morning boosts your brain health, boosts your brain's health. Sleep quality is so important. Where is it? Sleep quality is so important because it's in the deep and REM or REM sleep that our bodies repair themselves. Walking has a number of excellent physical benefits, okay? We know this. There have been people who have lost tons of weight simply by walking, right? Walk it out. Just walk it out. When we were kids and you hurt yourself, I don't know, maybe you grew up with a coddling mother and father. I didn't. I lived the walk it off, right? There's benefits of walking. But did you know fitting in a walk into your morning routine can boost your brain function? And I'm getting some of this information from, it's called IRT.org. IRT.org. Um, Researchers have found walking increases the supply of blood to the brain, which is linked to improved cognitive function, memory, concentration, and problem solving. Can't we all use a little bit more of that? That is available to you. It's yours for the taking simply by engaging in this moderate exercise like walking, because it has been found to improve the brain's resistance to Alzheimer's disease and reduce the effects of memory loss over time. Notice when the body stops moving, right? When you stop moving, things break down. Okay. When you go into a nursing home, the majority of the people you'll see there are fixed into a chair. All right. If you look at these retirement communities, though, you will see people out and about moving all the time because there's vitality. There's such benefits in moving. All right. So let's recap again. Natural boost of energy, improve mental health, deeper sleep, boost your brain's health. Let's be honest, guys. It's good for your heart. It's good for your heart. Um, this regular routine, up and at 'em, right? How you start your day with a walk improves heart health, lower blood pressure, improved blood circulation, and a reduced risk of heart disease. A walk to start your day is a great way to keep your heart healthy and prevent those things. The Heart Foundation found walking for an average of 30 minutes a day, okay, can lower your risk of heart disease by 35%. That's incredible, right? Um, if that's all it takes for a little bit more of a chance to be healthy, I would have to say if I was a betting man, I would be willing to wager that. I would be willing to go all in on that. If 30 minutes a day on average is 35%, what is an hour a day? Um, at some point it's no longer going to be a chore, guys. At some point it's become a routine and it's going to be easy, and there's nothing but benefits that come from that. And so I want to encourage you that it is important how you start your day. It's important how you finish, guys. It's important how you finish, but starting is key. If you wake up, um, plenty of times, okay, one second, I'm gonna take a drink here. I'm about out of water, so I won't be doing that too many more times. Um, in my former life, guys, when I was working in an office, if I was entertaining clients or whatnot, we'd go to entertain a client. If I had a morning meeting with a client, I would be sent there by the company. So I'd go. On the way there, I'd stop at Tim Hortons. I'd get a bunch of coffee. I'd get a bunch of donuts. And I'd always get, because it was on the company dime, um, I'd always get two breakfast sandwiches, biscuits, sausage, egg, and cheese from Tim Hortons. Those were my favorite. I can still remember what they taste like. Mrs. Hartman made, she doesn't like them. I love them. Loved them. Loved them. Thanks, buddy. Um, so I did that every time I had a client meeting. I would try to schedule those meetings as often as possible because my morning routine was not starting off with a walk. It was starting off with sugar or carbs and coffee. Right? That was a regular thing for me. I wasn't waking up in the morning thinking, "Oh, I'm so glad I set my alarm for an hour before, excuse me, I need to get ready because now I have time to go for a walk." That wasn't in my mind. And my results reflected that. Okay. The things that are important to you, you prioritize, you make happen, and they will affect your results. If you want to roll around, got some more water. And it's cold. If you want to roll around because you've had too much to eat, eventually you're going to roll around because your legs don't work. I don't want to be there, guys. I don't know about you, but I do not want to end up like that. And I knew I had to make some changes. So sugar and carbs for me, they had to go. Yes, 100%, Danny. Just keep busy. It's like Dory in Finding Nemo. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. You just got to just keep moving, right? Do the next thing. And for me, I'm going to maintain my mobility and my ability because I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to be up and at 'em. And if it was essential for me to make that change because I was starting to see the benefits or effects, not benefits, right? Because they were not positive of my choices and it hurt me bad. And so um, I I would have to step out and say that I was on a path to poor heart health. Um, Unfortunately, in just another 18 days, it will be 9 years that my dad graduated from here to heaven. Um, and he had poor heart health. He also had poor eating habits. And there were years of bad choices that unfortunately drew this or painted this picture. I'm sorry if anyone from my family is watching this. I'm not saying anything negative. If you know me, you know my father was literally my favorite person. We were best friends, talked on the phone every day. I have nothing bad to say about him. However, I saw when I was 39 years old, sitting in a doctor's office being told, Adam, your pancreas is no longer functioning. I saw myself in less than 10 years being bound to a chair because I was no longer going to be able to move. And the rest is not positive. So I had to make changes to improve my heart health. Not only does it give us that natural boost of energy, we're going to move past that because it was getting a little bit dark. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to take it there. Um, improve mental health, deeper sleep, boost your brain health, improve your heart health. This morning walk allows you to stay connected. Connected. Human beings require connection. They require it at different levels. Some people need interaction, and other people need a lot less interaction. But human beings require connection, whether it's around your neighborhood or along a beach in the morning. Maybe you live in a beautiful place like that. I know little Debbie comes on and she's in a much nicer part of the country than me. Some of you all from hailing from sunny Florida, right? Not like Danny and I up here in the Northeast. Um, it's You may have that morning walk uh, through such a beautiful place, but walking in the morning is an excellent opportunity to create that connection. Um, you know, there are people I see every morning now, whether it's just when I'm walking over to the neighbor's house to make his breakfast, that they're out on their morning walk, or when Mrs. Hartman Maid and I are then on our morning walk that we interact. Hey, how you doing today? Wonderful day. I was having a conversation with someone yesterday morning, and she said, hold on one second. My brother lives in our neighborhood too, and it was good fellowship having him join us this morning. Yes. Um, so this lady and I were engaging yesterday morning while she was on her morning walk. I hadn't yet begun mine, but she said, we commented on how beautiful the day was, and how lucky and blessed we were. And she said, "It's so sad that there's so much suffering going on." And then she said to me, and I loved this. She said, "And can't we all just get along?" She said, "In the 60s, everyone just got along. You could have disagreements, you could think differently politically, you could think differently socially, but you could still get along." And we were just talking about that the other day too. But that was just an interaction that I had with someone in the neighborhood. She knows my name, she greets me every morning. Hey, Adam. I'm so sad to say I cannot remember her name, and I'm just so embarrassed that I don't want to say, "What was your first name again?" So I'm gonna have to like do some sleuthing and look up her address so so that the next time she says, "Good morning, Adam," I can say, "Good morning, ma'am," uh, and use her name. But it's a great way to get connected, an excellent opportunity to make friends, be social, be part of the local community while you're staying active. We'll enjoy it as long as we can until it gets too hot. It's nice to see how others out early too. The nice part is once it gets too hot, then my morning walk will turn into a morning bike ride, and I'll be moving faster, so the breeze will keep me going. The only disadvantage to that is I can't go as far if I want to bring the dogs with me, because the little dog can definitely do it. The big dog, I don't know that it's that great for him because we're moving too fast. Um, so, anyways, staying connective. Becoming part of an organized walking group is a great way to meet like-minded people. Maybe you're like, well, I don't have an organized walking group. You are just the person to start one. Do you have a public library in your neighborhood? Can you put up a flyer and say, um, something like, okay, let's make a flyer together right now. Okay. So we could say something like, um, you know, um, I don't know, like, not going anywhere, or something like that, and say, I'm looking for a friend. I'm looking for you. Hey, let's walk. Right? And something like that. And you could put it up there and say, hey, we're going to meet at this park or this place at this time on these days, and start an organized walking group. You just might form a club of friends that will create relationships that will last forever. Real quick, let's go over to these comments. We can walk in another neighborhood at night because they have lights and it will be cooler in the dark. And that's what we usually do anyways when it's too hot, is ride the bikes. Excuse me. So yeah, create that flyer. If you don't have an organized walking group, then create one. Say, well, I'm, an old guy like me, 40 years old. So then put a flyer up for 40 and above. Maybe you say, well, I'm in my 20s. Put a flyer out for 20, and when 20 somethings are available for a walk in your neighborhood, and something like that. Maybe you're retired and you want to put a flyer up for retired. But a walking group can cater to different age groups, different distances, and different fitness levels. Maybe you want to start a beginner walking group, or maybe you're Marathon Mike, you know what I mean? And you just want to get a group of people that want to walk all day with you. Nobody that does not want to walk all day is going to show up. Only the people that want to walk all day are going to be there for your all day walking group, right? Studies have found that outdoor walking groups also have wide ranging health benefits, including reduced blood pressure, reduced body fat, better cholesterol levels, and a lower risk of depression and anxiety. I don't know about you guys, but this sounds like a good thing. So an opportunity to stay connected, natural energy boost, um, improve mental health, deeper sleep, better brain health, better heart health, stay connected. How about this one? This one's important for me. Sailor stacking. Good to see you, my friend. Ahoy, sailor. Good to see you. Um, so how about this one? I don't know about you, but this is important for me. Reduced risk of diabetes. Diabetes. Walking may be one of the simplest forms of physical activity and can help you lose weight. Diabetes type 2, overweight, hand in hand. Okay? It can be very effective at preventing diabetes and other various age-related diseases simply by moving. Just like Danny said earlier, guys, just keep busy, right? Um, this can just this morning walk, this brisk walk, 30 minutes on average, right? Maybe go a mile, maybe go a half a mile. We got some hellos going back and forth here. Um, can prevent that. One study found that going for a daily 30-minute walk can protect against both type 2 diabetes and obesity, helping kickstart your weight loss journey. A weight loss journey is that it's a journey. But a journey that has not begun is just a dream. A weight loss journey is just that. It's a journey. But a journey that has not begun is just a dream. I want to encourage you to start your journey. I've already walked 5 miles. Yeah. And mowing the lawn. So you are out walking, pushing the mower, which I have to fix the power drive assist cable thing. So she was 100% Mrs. Hartman made power in that thing. So hats off to you. um, I want to encourage you to start your journey according to the Fitbit, which she stole from me. My Christmas gift is now hers, but I'm totally okay with that. I love her a lot. Um, I want to encourage you to start your journey. Don't let it be just a dream. Mrs. Hartman Maid and I have talked about making vision boards in the past. A vision board is not just a place for you to put all the things you would love to do someday. It's put in place so that you act on those desires that you have. You materialize them. You put them into action. You need you to start your journey. How are you going to start your journey? Up and at 'em. Get up in the morning and start having a brisk walk, 30 minutes maybe. Anybody can walk for 20 to 30 minutes, right? Anybody can handle that. You just got to get moving. You say, well, okay, here, I can't do it. I don't have any legs. On Saturday, this past Saturday, Mrs. Hartman, M.A.D.E, and I took part in something called the Compass Care Walk for Life. This is an organization that enables ladies who are in crises pregnancies and gives them hope, right? Provides a way to make it through that, right? And ultimately choosing life. And so we raised money and then we went on a walk. I walked with one of my friends who can't walk. He was in a wheelchair. It was not an electric wheelchair. It was powered by him. And he wheeled the entire time. We went a mile and a half. You can walk 20 to 30 minutes a day. No excuses. It's time to stop letting your journey just be a dream and put it into action. Reduce risk of diabetes. Regular walking increases your body's ability to respond to insulin while improving blood sugar control, which aids in lowering your risk of diabetes and allows greater diabetes management for those diagnosed with the disorder. Side note, Adam rescued me from a snake in the yard before mowing. He's my hero. Yeah. Watch my. I'll put my short on YouTube. It's on my Facebook wall. He was not a big snake, but I did rescue her. Side note on the whole diabetes management, you can reverse the effects and the results, the diagnosis of type 2 diabetes simply by changing your life. I did it. I'm not a person that normally can do hard things. Okay, I like things easy. I told you before. I like to do. Used to like to go to the drive-through, pick up the coffee, pick up the donuts, pick up the sandwiches. I want it easy. I want things that aren't difficult. I did hard things, and you can too. It starts by making changes in your life. And so that can start by getting up in the morning and taking that walk. So we have the natural energy boost. We have the improved mental health. We have deeper sleep. We have the boost to your brain health. We have improved heart health. We have the ability to stay connected. We have the reduced risk of diabetes. It improves your balance. It improves your balance. Hey, hello, it's Mellow. Time for another video. The snake got relocated to the creek down the road. It did. Nobody was harmed, not even the snake. Hello, Mellow. All right. So improved balance simply by getting up and at 'em, right? Starting with that brisk walk in the morning. It is important how you start. It is important how you finish. Give them a wrench. Give Mellow a wrench. Mellow, you have a wrench, my friend. Thanks, Mrs. Hartman M.A.D E. I appreciate you for catching that. It improves your balance. Not only does walking in the morning help you feel energized to take on your day, not only do you get that natural boost of energy, not only do you get that improved mental health, not only do you get that connection, the heart health, the brain health, right? It can assist in building lower body strength. You're walking, you're holding your back straight, right? Maybe you're focused on how your shoulders are, right? Or you're like me and you're trying to hold back the dog from towing you. Um, it's assisting in building of lower body strength, which is an important element of good balance. Combination of walking, strength training, and stretch exercises can improve your balance and prevent falls. Let's be honest, guys, we're all going to get older. You're welcome, Mello. And as we get older and we become less active, we begin to become a little bit more unstable. Don't fall prey to that. Stay moving, right? What did Danny say before? Danny said, just keep busy. Just keep busy, right? You can do it. Like the water boy says, you can do it. So keep moving. Unfortunately, that imbalance, right? That falling can commonly occur as you begin to age. So we've gone through all those results, and the kind of the last one here that we have, Rockzilla, hey, thanks for stopping in. You might not have a, yep, you don't have a wrench. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. You are now a Smurf. Um, the last one here that I have, and I'd be more than interested in hearing maybe what your thoughts are on benefits from walking. Let me just take another drink real quick. That's good stuff. It reduces muscle and joint pain. It reduces muscle and joint pain. This morning, we were walking, and we've been Mrs. Hartman Maid and I have been you la 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 la. Um, we have been getting in the groove and really working on getting out and staying active first thing in the morning. Um, and Mrs. Hartman Maid said, I just wish I wasn't so stiff in the morning. And it 100% is. Somebody's just coming inside. Oh, the neighbors were borrowing my grass sweeper. And so my wife was letting the dog in so the dog doesn't get in the way of the tractor. Um, she's saying, I wish I wasn't so stiff in the morning. And I said, you want to know my answer? Because I know the answer. The answer is just keep working on this. Just keep working out. We got to go to the gym more. We got to build up your back, and you won't have that problem. Getting out of bed in the morning can be a difficult task for some. And I can tell you guys, having come down, so the reality is I'm down well over 100 pounds from my heaviest weight. Okay. Hold on one second. That was driving me nuts. And it doesn't look any better now, but it probably looks worse. But I'm down well over 100 pounds from my heaviest weight. But this last year, because I started my weight loss journey, the carnivore diet, I started on April 29th, and here we are, May 10th. Um, Getting out of bed is totally different than it used to be for me. I used to have to like hike with the one leg and lean and sway. I needed some help. I needed some momentum. I couldn't do it on my own. Um, but as I began to change my life and make better health choices and reduce my size, guys, I used to wear a size 52 pants, 52. I can now wear a 38. That is a lot less Adam Hartman made than there used to be. I'm still a big dude, okay? I'm still plus sized. I was gonna say fun sized, but I'm much bigger than fun sized, right? But a lot has changed, and getting out of bed is not as difficult as a task as it used to be. And guys, that whole muscle stiffness, joint pain, your body just hurts. It's happening because your body's blood levels and all that it's unbalanced, and there's too much cortisol, and there's too much sugar, and there's too much inflammation, and you can change that by activity. Walking in the morning can help protect your joints through lubricating and strengthening your muscles around the joints, adding to the long list of benefits of morning walking. um, and I am proud of you, Mrs. Hartman Maid, because you have been perseverant. You've wanted to give up, you've wanted to quit, and you get back up. Weebles wobble, but we don't fall down, right? And I'm so proud of you for keeping it up, because you also are a fighter, and I love you very much. Hey, Anna, I'm crazy. So good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Anna has a wrench. Awesome. So this reduction of muscle pain and joint pain, as you age, chronic illness such as arthritis can become a prevalent issue. I was told when hey Mello, thanks so much for stopping in. We appreciate you. Um, while not wanting to quit, just wish I was further ahead. I agree, baby. Um, I was told by some injuries that I've had that I was going to have arthritis, so it's inevitable. I'm going to have it in my arm. I broke my hand. I broke my arm, my back. I screwed my back up, and I know that stuff is going to be an issue. It's going to be painful, and sometimes you have to walk through pain. Okay, sometimes you have to push through it. Arthritis is evil. It's terrible. So if there are ways you can get rid of that inflammation, right? Changing the way you eat. Right here she said it. No, that's not it. Stay hydrated. Staying hydrated. Lubricating, right? You got to keep oil in the machine so that the parts aren't rubbing together hard. Um, but it's awful, but walking is low impact. Okay, and it's much more low impact as you begin to lose weight. If you lose 10 pounds, it reduces 20 pounds of pressure on your knees. So you got bad knees. I hear you. I was having lunch with a former coworker of mine and my boss, my old boss, the other day. And she told me her husband has to have a knee replacement. He is not a big man. If he was a big man, it would be even worse. He struggles. He's an active guy. He can't play golf right now. He needs a knee replacement. Imagine if he was 50 or 60 pounds heavier, how much worse that would be. Lose 10 pounds, it takes 20 pounds of pressure on your knees, off your knees. You will thank yourself for that. Um, my my notes here. So, as walking is a low impact activity on your joints, it can be a great way to relieve arthritis pain, stiffness, and swelling. Let's see what the comments are over here. So, we got a little bit more hellos. I'm 58 and I walk 6 to 8 miles a day at work. Hats off to you. Great work. And you know what? You will keep moving because that's your regular thing. That's awesome. Um, I am stiff in my back upon waking up. The walk loosens me up, and I'm better the rest of the day. It's huge, guys. It's huge. So the phrase that started this whole conversation, Mrs. Hartman Maid and I were out on our walk this morning, and I said I got my show today, and she's like, oh no, and you said you were going to be prepared and you were going to have content and you were going to be all ready to go, and I said I'm gonna. And she says, what are you going to talk about? I said, I don't know, I'll figure it out. And she says, well, maybe we talk about the benefits of a walk, because as we're out on a walk. And I'm like, it's a great idea, Mrs. Hartman Maid. It's so true. And so I've worked hard to put some organized thought behind this. I wanted to give you maybe some engaging and helpful content, and I hope that this is just that. I hope that maybe you've come up with some ideas. You've saw some benefits that make you want to get up and at 'em in the morning. And so I'm going to try and go live up and at 'em at least once a week here moving forward, depending on whether Mrs. Hartman Maid is down for a co-host while we're walking. You may see her on screen or maybe just hear her. We've got to make sure she's okay with that. But I'm going to try and make that commitment to go live up and at 'em at least once a week. Um, Thank you, buddy. Um, but the question on the thumbnail said, "It's not how you start that matters, but how you finish." And I said, "But really, how you finish is key, right? If you did awful the whole time and then you just finally found a win at the end, that's great. You won. But life is a journey." As long as you're moving, right? Because if you're not moving, it's just a dream. Um, it's the journey, what's happening on the journey that matters. And so I submit to you that it is how you start your day that does matter. And I want to encourage you to get up and at 'em, get moving, get walking, do something today. I want to see you healthy. So my goal is right. So we got it over here, right? Um, Heartman Maid. Heartman Maid. right? And that this whole channel started out as Adam's Woodworking, Adam's Cooking, Heather's Crafts. It was Heartman Made. But as the lifestyle change came, we wanted to evolve the channel some, and so Mrs. Heartman Made was sitting there and she was thinking it through, and she was like, when Mrs. Hartman Maid and I first got married, we wanted to be making a difference. The Bible says in Jude 22, and of some have compassion, making a difference. Okay, and that was a key for us. That was a desire of our hearts. When you first walk in our house, there's a piece of wood plaque thing by the door, and it says making a difference, Jude 22, and it's a big deal for us. And so if we are made, we are making a difference every day. And I want to encourage you to be making a difference every day. I want to thank you for spending some time with me today. I hope this helped. I hope this was beneficial. I hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you as I'm up and at 'em. Until then, God bless you. I love you and have a great day. Make a difference